If you need to connect to your computer remotely, the first thing you have to know is your AnyDesk address. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to find it in just a few seconds, how to copy it correctly, and how to share it with someone who needs access. This is a quick and simple guide, so if it helps you out, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe for more easy software tutorials. Alright, let's get started. First, open AnyDesk on your computer. To do that, click the Start menu, type AnyDesk into the search bar, and then open the AnyDesk application from the results. If the app is already pinned to your taskbar or desktop, you can open it from there too. Once AnyDesk launches, give it a moment to fully load. Sometimes it takes a few seconds to connect to the internet and finish preparing the main screen, so don't rush this part. After the app opens completely, look at the main window. Depending on the version of AnyDesk you're using, you should see a section labeled This Desk or Your Address. This is the area where AnyDesk displays the ID you need to share with another person. Your AnyDesk address is unique to your device, so this is what allows someone else to connect to your computer. Under that section, you'll see either a numeric address or a custom alias if one has been set up on your account. If you see a number, that is your AnyDesk ID. If you see a name instead, that alias can also be used for connection. This is the address you give to the person who wants to access your device remotely. Now to copy it, simply right-click on the number or alias and choose Copy. That makes it easy to paste into a message, email, chat, or support request. If right-click doesn't work in your version, you can also highlight the address and use the copy option if it appears. The goal is just to make sure you send the exact address without any mistakes. Once copied, you can share the address with the person who needs it. They will enter it into their own AnyDesk app to connect to your device. Just remember to only share your AnyDesk address with someone you trust. Remote access can be helpful for tech support, collaboration, or troubleshooting, but you should always be careful about who you allow in. And that's it. You now know how to get your AnyDesk address, copy it, and share it the right way. If this tutorial helped you, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next helpful tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.